Good afternoon, everyone. I am Teresa Filial, Mayor of the City of Hiram. Proud to be here. I haven't hyperventilated yet, so maybe I'm going to make it. So, I would like to present to you the state of the city of Hiram. Currently serving on the council with me are Mayor Pro Tem Kathy Bookout, Ms. Kathy Carter, Mr. Frank Moran, Mr. Jeff Cole, and Mr. Derek Battle. We recently closed out the FY19 budget and have completed adoption of the balanced FY20 budget. In FY19, every department came in under budget, and this is nothing short of a testament to the diligence of our employees. They strive each and every day to provide the city of Hiram with the highest level and quality of service while respecting every dime in which the city is a steward. In Public Works, we welcome 2 new employees, Timothy Brown and Jacob Richardson. During FY19, our Public Works Department completed a multitude of projects, including Echo Point repaving, Sunny Lane water line replacement, litter pickup with our new LR50 MadVac. Over 15,000 gallons was removed from our streets and rights of way. The new SCADA system implemented, it is now internet-based rather than radio. We took ownership of the Hiram Rutan property. We installed new dog playground equipment at Homer Leggett Memorial Park. Currently underway is water line replacement and street improvements on Hunt Street, all while maintaining 3 parks, 5 facilities, miles of roadway, and water lines. These guys give Hiram their all each and every day. Our events continue to wow the citizens of Hiram, Paulding County, and surrounding areas. Red, White, and Boom, Christmas tree lighting, and Old Town Hiram Days. These are just a few of the highlights. Councilman Moran is here to talk about the events going on around our beautiful city.
I'd like to start off just by saying that we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the great working relationship we have with Paulding County and the city of Dallas. We have a lot of questions with Dallas, and Kendall's always there with an answer. If he doesn't have a right answer for you, he'll make one up for you. But anyway, the mayor and the city council continue to work with organizations like your Paulding County Chamber and the Old Town Hiram Business Association to plan community events. We have events at Ben Hill Strickland Memorial Park. We had the Prime of Paulding, Red, White, and Boom. It was a huge success this year. The Old Town Hiram Business Association held a summer kickoff event, Freedom Fest, and an Old Town Hiram's Day, all of which were family friendly and free. It's the key word. It's all free for you. Got a lot of activities for the children. And like some of the parents that I talk to, and being a grandparent myself, that if you've got multiple kids and you go to an event and you have to pay for different things, it can get kind of expensive for you. So we try to eliminate most of that for you. The Hiram Rosenwald School and Museum hosted a yard sale and a fish fry in September, and this Saturday they will host Heritage Days. It's a great event. I encourage you to stop by if you got nothing to do if you got out and about on Saturday. We're proud to take part in the Hiram High School homecoming parade that goes through downtown Hiram. It always gets a good crowd. People come out and cheer for the Hiram Hornets. Master gardeners of Paulding County have been so kind as to lend their expertise and their labor to replant the planter boxes we have in front of our businesses on Beatty Street. And October the 8th, we'll be doing our fall/winter replanting. This past weekend, we hosted a Sounds of the Summer community concert at Ben Hill Strickland Memorial Park. And on October the 12th, there'll be another one featuring local groups and talents. Tour de Fox bike ride will be coming through the Homer Leggett Park this Saturday. Keep Paulding Beautiful community shred event will take place at the New Seasons Church in Hiram on October the 19th. So if you've got any documents that you need to get rid of, go to the church, it's free for you to have your documents shredded. The Rivers Alive cleanup event will be held on the 26th, beginning at Hiram Elementary School. And Hiram's annual Christmas tree lighting will take place on Friday, December the 6th. We've also hosted filming of television series Dwight and Shining Armor and Saints and Sinners. The City Council has also passed an ordinance to define the historic overlay district to preserve, protect, and promote the beauty that is our downtown while creating new opportunities for development. In addition, following the lead of the cities like Powder Springs, Carrollton, and Marietta, we adopted an ordinance which allows you to purchase alcohol from the Olive Tree and walk around with it downtown during special events that are defined in our defined festivities district. The city has recently taken ownership of the Roritan property. It's the old baseball field there in Hiram, right by the water tower. Following the mayor's dream of a family-friendly and accessible playground for our citizens and visitors, we've already begun reconstituting a baseball field to host the Paulding County Alternative Baseball League. If you've never been to one of their baseball games, it's really a good time. We participated in it last year and the year before. It's really a great program. We're also working on a plan to connect Roritan Park, Ben Hill Strickland Memorial Park, Homer Leggett Park, the Hiram Hound Dog Park, and the Silver Comet Trail. With over 600,000 people using the Silver Comet Trail every year, we want to get everybody off the trail and into downtown Hiram and see what we've got to offer. To that end, we're always looking for developers that have got a vision and money. We've got City of Hiram owns 12 acres of land on the other side of the railroad tracks, and we're open for business, so if anybody's got a vision and some cash, come and talk to us and see what we can do. Thank you. Chief?
Our council chambers and court facility found their forever home in the Municipal Annex, formerly known as the Community Center, newly renovated and improved to include an executive session room and judges' chambers. The facility is no longer a rental space. We celebrated this occasion with the ribbon-cutting reception in January. In 2019, Court Administrator and Chief Clerk Jason James celebrated 9 years of service at Hiram. Last October, he attained the Master Certificate of Court Administration from the Georgia Council of Court Administrators and, this September served as co-EMC for the 2019 GCCA Fall Conference. Deputy Clerk Landy Maupin celebrated 6 years of service and will retire in January of 2020. Last month, Court Clerk Dylan Lara celebrated his second anniversary with Hiram. Court Clerk Sally Goulardi started her career with Hiram in September. Previously, she served 3 years as a court clerk in Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia. In an ongoing mission to build a public trust and confidence in the court through administrative efficiency and transparency, Court Services finished FY 2019 $73,000 under budget. That is 16% of the entire court's budget. This could not be accomplished without great partnerships with our police department, Paulding County Sheriff's Office, Paulding County Jail, Paulding County District Attorney, Paulding County Superior, Magistrate, Probate, and Juvenile Court staffs. We are very fortunate to have great relationships with our local stakeholders. Of note, do not text and drive in Hiram. Since the passing of hands-free Georgia, Hiram officers have handed out over 700 violations. That shows you how many people just disregard the law. In administration, they sure have been busy. They selected and implemented a new financial software. This endeavor was quite the undertaking, requiring them to develop an RFP, review and analyze responses, organize demos, and carefully select the right one for Hiram. Then came coordinating with our IT vendor, scheduling training, conversion, implementation, all this before we go live, while maintaining their day-to-day duties. Thank you for a job well done. In January, administration welcomed a new part-time records clerk, Elizabeth Pointer, under the direction of City Clerk Melissa Chosewood. She is in charge of inventorying city records and maintaining adherence to the adopted retention schedule. Round one of records destruction included destruction of over 200 boxes of records. Longtime customer service clerk Marilyn Everett left Hiram in June to pursue other opportunities, and we welcomed Leilani Luce to the front office. Melissa graduated in May from Paulding Chambers Leadership Paulding Class 29, the best class. We hear that all the time. In fact, she has a banner as you walk into City Hall that it was the best class. So sorry, 30, you're going to have to really step it up to beat 29. And occupation tax and permits clerk Jennifer Prater is currently part of Leadership Paulding Class 30. Camp Hornet celebrated its 9th successful summer, once again under the direction of Kathy Stansel and her incredible crew, including 4 counselors in training, which allows campers to transition into leadership roles at camp. We had 50 campers going on field trips to Big Air, Rome Braves game, Lake Point Station, Seven Springs Water Park, the movies, Stars and Strikes, Sparkles, Science Museum, Monster Mini Golf, and many of the beautiful Paulding County parks. Hiram boasts over 700 active businesses, welcoming over 100 new businesses in the last year, including Shaw Stainless, Wild Crab, Big Air Hiram, and soon-to-be Thrasher Coffee. Jennifer works tirelessly to provide excellent customer service to our business owners while maintaining organization and without sacrificing compliance. And last but certainly not least, Chief Sailors is here today to tell you about what's happening in the police department.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, for giving me this opportunity. She asked me to talk about my favorite subject today, which is the Hiram Police Department, so this makes it a little easier. We're a service organization. As cities and counties, we don't sell any product. We don't make anything. Our people are our products. So throughout this, my part of the presentation, I'm going to show you some of our products that I'm very proud of. I think it's important for us to cultivate, to train, and to recognize our people. Happy people produce good things. As you can see here, 2019 Paulding Rotary Club Officer of the Year, Trenton Benson, and the 2019 Paulding County Chamber of Commerce Officer of the Year, Corey Johnson. I always like to include the kids in there with it because they're the most important. I'd like to talk about something that we started this year. It's the Hiram Police Community Alliance. Several things make up the Community Alliance. It consists of the Citizens Police Academy, a Pastors Alliance, women's self-defense classes, church safety classes, firearm safety classes, and other community events. We realize as a police department that it's our job to enforce the laws, to detect and prevent crime. But we also see ourselves as a community partner. And that's why I enjoy these events so much, because it helps us understand that there's a bigger picture out there than what we see on a daily basis. So as a community partner, it's important for us to reach out to the community. We shouldn't wait for people to call us and seek partnerships. So that's what we're doing through this Community Alliance, and I'm going to like to show you some of the pictures of some of the things we've done. Because without the community, we can't solve crimes. No matter how good we are, no matter how smart we are, we can't do it without you. This is pictures from our Citizens Police Academy. So it was an 11-week program where they were exposed to different things. We didn't shoot them with a taser or anything against my better judgment, but we taught them about every aspect of the police department that we could, about the court system, about crime scene investigations. The Sheriff's Office also sent us their crime scene tech. So through these partnerships, they've helped us, and we appreciate it very much. but we taught them about the explorers and everything that we could about the police department. We tried to expose them to that. We also allow them to do ride-alongs with day shift and night shift, so they get to see firsthand what it's like out there on the street, on the mean streets of Hiram. We started the Pastors Alliance this year, and it's something I'm very proud of. I can't take credit for it. I worked in Carrollton for almost 20 years, and the chief of police there is an awesome man, very smart man. So I've always been taught, learn from the smartest. So I borrowed from him. And we started what they started in Carrollton many years ago as a Pastors Alliance. There's many times where people may not tell the police certain things, but they'll tell their pastors. So we reached out to the pastors, and we get together and try to solve the community's problems together. Because why should we be working, doing different things when we could work together and get things done at the same time? So we've met a couple of times. Our partnership, Sheriff Gary Gullidge and Chief Marshal Trevor Hess and Chief Duvall from Dallas PD and their people have taken part with us, and we appreciate these partnerships, and I think we've got a good thing going. Our city clerk bet me I couldn't get a picture of our city manager up here, but here we are. We took part this time in the 2019 Paulding County Law Enforcement Memorial, and I put this picture up here for a reason, because there's a lot of unsung heroes, and he's one of them, and our city council come out and support us, and we appreciate that very much. The guy in the dress, the kilt, is our Sergeant Edwin Ivey, so I always like to throw a couple of pictures in there as I can. And you're welcome, sir. Going back to our employees being our products, we had several promotions this year. A lot of times it is difficult to do promotions, but for me it's been very easy. We have a lot of good people at the police department. There were many pictures we took during the ceremonies, but I included these specific pictures for a reason, because the most important people are surrounding them on the left picture. It's family. Family should come first. Deputy Chief Lonergan's with us today. He was a lieutenant. He had taken charge of the police department before I got here. He's done a great job. He was promoted to deputy chief. And that's his family. That's his beautiful family there. Our other family, besides our police family, is our mayor and city council. That's why I wanted to include those pictures as well, because it's extremely important to have that partnership and relationship, and we've got a really good one going here at Hiram. Here are some of the other pictures, and I've been told this is Officer January and Officer February. I'm not really sure where that comes from, but they're the best looking ones at the police department, evidently. It made me feel bad, but as you can see on the left, Officer Benson was promoted to sergeant. That's his father pinning his badge on for him, and Sergeant Crossan was promoted to lieutenant, and that's his wife pinning his badge on him. As you can see, the middle picture is the mayor and the city council. Last but not least, we received a grant from Norfolk Southern this year for $3,000, and we're able to buy some much needed equipment. And I think that's the last photo. It is. And thank you for allowing us to come up here and talk about this, and thank you.
I'm sorry. Thank you for coming here today for the State of the City's address. I would like to thank Councilman Moran and Chief Jamie Sailors for their willingness to participate in this discussion. I was impressed with the way the county did their address by including additional members in their presentation, and I'm grateful we were able to do so as well. There is a lot going on in the city, and they are as involved as I am, and I thank them for being willing to step up and share their input. I would also like to recognize some of our Hiram family who are here in support of us today and every day. Councilman Jeff Cole, City Manager Jody Palmer, Deputy Chief Josh Lonergan, Sheila Kendall, Kathy Stansel, Jennifer Prater, City Clerk Melissa Chosewood, and City Attorney Jason Phillips. This is my last State of the City's address as mayor. I appreciate your support over the last 4 years. I have truly loved serving as mayor. I am looking forward to stepping back into the role of councilperson in January. I hope you are all as excited as we are about this great place we call home. Thank you very much.